All right, today is December 7th, and I pretty much had some run around to do prior to Christmas, had some last minute Christmas shopping, returning some things. We actually I was returning a pair of New Balances because we made a mistake and ordered it in a men's a 8, and it should have been a men's 6, but the store actually don't carry men's 6 isn't a thing, so we had to end up going to Champions, and they was able to return it there. They did have a lot of nice options, but my daughter liked to keep it plain and simple, and this was actually for Christmas. After that, I went and got me some lunch by myself, and I actually ate in the mall. I had on my headphones, but y'all, I ain't had no music playing. I be people watching. You got to be aware, keep your head on the swivel, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was enjoying my lunch, but by now, I mean, it had been hours. I honestly don't know where the time went this particular day, but it went for sure. Alright, y'all, I am now leaving the mall. Yeah, so I went and did everything that needed to be done. It took way too long. I was in there for about 2 hours, and I did not get sidetracked. It just literally took that long. The game controllers, it went pretty smooth, in and out in 10 minutes. But the shoes, they didn't have them in Foot Locker, and so I went to look in Kids Foot Locker, and then Foot Locker told me that Champs is like their cousin. So this for y'all too. If y'all ever need to return something that you bought from Foot Locker, you can also return it to Champs. But it was a price difference, but I guess the lady, it probably my energy too. But she made it so that it evened out, so I didn't have to pay any extra. And after that, I had put on my headphones because I was in the mall eating my little nuggets. And then right after that, the nurse at my little sister's school called and said she was sick. So now I'm going to go get her. But this is how, your little free time disappears. It's always something with the kids. I just spent the day with my other little sister on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. And we had a day at the park. And I did not record that because when I'm out in nature, I like to just be out in nature. So I didn't record that, but it's always something. It's always something. And yeah, so I'm on the way to go get her. She's going to come back to my house because I don't know where my mom is at or what she's doing. I do got a key to my mama's house, but she may want her some alone time. You know what I mean? So anytime I go get my little sisters early or something like that, I bring them back to my house. Because that's just not fair to somebody that's staying home for you to go get their kids and then drop them off at home. That's not right. I wouldn't do that. So yeah, I will come back once I have her. Alright, y'all, so it's literally hours later. I went and got my little sister. We went back to the house, watched the movie, took a nap. I got all the things I shopped for is in the house. Let me see. I'm going to cook when I get back home. Before I start cooking, the first thing I have to do is clean. Sometimes I jump in between cleaning and cooking, especially if I'm making something that has multiple steps. And this particular day, I was making chicken pot pie. So, of course, I just went ahead and started cleaning and started prepping the food, bouncing back and forth. Hands are washable. You know what I mean? That's a saying that my mama taught me, And yeah, your hands washable, man. It's okay to touch something you don't want to touch. Wash it off, keep it going. It's no particular reason this is like this. It's only 3 of us, and honestly, everybody just be being lazy. Maybe it's talking trash, but it's definitely, I feel it, so. It's not good, though. It's not good at all. It's nasty. It's terrible. I don't even really know why I wanted to try this. When we had went to Hershey in Pennsylvania, they was charging $10 for these things. It's a little better. So chicken pot pie, I pretty much make it the same way every time. I buy the pre-frozen pie crust. I just get the deep kind, the deep dish kind, and it's usually two in the pack. And I use one of those for the top. So I pull it out of the thing and I use it for the top of the pie. And the other one, the filling goes in. Right now I'm using a cheat code. I'm boiling a potato because I did not have time to like really cook it how you supposed to. So I just threw one potato and some water. And honestly, I think I cooked 2 chicken breasts or maybe even just this one. Because it's just me, Charlotte, and Nala. Like, and it's going to make a whole pot pie. I know you probably like, damn, that ain't going to be nothing in there. But I promise you, it is fine. Like, it works out every time. You know, I'm a pro at cooking 2 chicken breasts because my family does not eat leftovers. Like, I have learned. Right there, you see that it just dumped out, but we gonna make it do what it do. It's gonna be fine. I actually threw this chicken breast in the air fryer. So yeah, that's how I cook that. The potato is boiling right now. Here's that chicken out of the air fryer. I'm just going to put butter on it just to kind of keep it moist. If you ever cook chicken in the air fryer, it will dry out quick. You should add some water at the bottom of your air fryer. And I just like to moisten mine with some butter as well. And it may also be depending on the type of air fryer you have. So, yeah, you know your machines better than I do. So, you know what works for you and what doesn't. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that skin stays moist because we chopping this chicken breast up and we're putting it directly into the filling. So yeah, we want it ready to go pretty much. All right, so coming out of the air fryer, this is how it looks. You can see that it's nice and juicy and tender. And obviously, I did just cook one chicken breast, but I promise you, it is fine. It's going to work out. Another thing that I'm kind of working is the mindset that you need seconds or American portions of food is really big, and I don't think people realize that. But y'all, I cannot eat. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I get full quick. So it's like, I would say give me 6 little cubes of this chicken and I'll be done. I'll be good. Like, this is a problem. I eat like a bird. So it's really, really hard for me to like, I don't know, like size the portions right sometimes for a family. Cause I'm like, I don't eat that much. But yeah, so here's our boiled potato. It is out of the water, and I'm just gonna chop it up a little bit just to get it to a nice size to go into that filling. I don't like too big of a chunk, but you want to taste some potato chunks. The key is to pull this potato out before it becomes too soft, because it still has to go in the filling, which means it's going to cook a little bit more. And so just keep that in mind. I don't know how long I kept it in there, maybe 10 minutes. You know, it wasn't long. And your potato pretty much is just boiling in water, salt, and some butter. That's it. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna buy some. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some gold ones. Cause I did silver too. I did the same thing. So I'm gonna try gold. We like Tally, man. We wanna go home. Hey, do that day, do that day. We like Tally. It's not. I'm doing the best I can. Hurry, Mr. Tally, man. Tally up and now.
On the assignment that, well, on the test that I wasn't there to do.
All right, I'm adding some salt and pepper and just some seasoning to give it some flavor. We're adding our cream of chicken into a pot. And we're pretty much starting on our filling. That cream of chicken, you're going to add some heavy whipping cream in it. Not equal parts. You need less heavy whipping cream than cream of chicken. No measurements, just eyeball it. Just think of the color of a chicken pot pie that you have bought or have had in the past. That's kind of what color you want it to be. And also the consistency. You don't want it to be too thick, but you also don't want it to be too loose. Add some chicken broth if you like for a little razzle dazzle. You don't really have to do this. I just happen to have chicken broth, so I went ahead and added some, and that's just going to loosen it up a bit and also prepare it for everything else that you're about to add in there. This is just me going back showing y'all stuff that I didn't show you, because you know I'm new at this. I'm trying. We're adding our potatoes now. We're putting it directly in there. And we're going to stir. After every ingredient, just stir so you can see how thick it's becoming, or, you know, making sure your filling isn't too filled with one thing. We're going to add some chicken in. That entire chicken breast is in there. And we're going to stir that in as well. All right, and while that's in the pot simmering and getting acquainted, I am going to go ahead and microwave my frozen vegetables. I know this kind of a debate, but vegetables are frozen at their peak. What's the word I'm looking for? They're frozen at their peak, so they have the most nutrients in them when they're frozen. I don't know if microwaving them nuke the nutrients, but I love frozen vegetables, and I'm just adding that in there, and I'm going to just mix and kind of add some more and mix, that type of thing, until it's the right amount of chunk for my household.
This shit hard. You told me to try it out. Hurry, Mr. Telly. should pass my chemicals, my chemistry test. Ionic and covalent bonds. Oh, you want me to go further to that?
I do not know that.
But you always bring it up.
Because I work with a teacher.
I
always got her some chips.
That's why I always be asking you to come get me on Thursdays.
Why? She look like a nice teacher.
She's a nice teacher.
As I'm editing this video, I'm realizing, that I'm feeling super duper overwhelmed. At the time when I was recording this, I didn't feel overwhelmed, but it's like over a month later as I'm editing this. And I just feel overwhelmed, and I do realize it's because I haven't been setting proper boundaries in my life. As you can see with my own home life, I have a lot going on. You know what I mean? Like, I try to help people when I can. I usually cook. I usually clean because I'm off during the daytime. We do have a shared responsibility household. Like, it's not all on me. However, majority of it I do, just naturally. Like, if I see it needs doing, I'm going to do it. And then, like, even at the beginning of this video, y'all can kind of see that it was a lot of trash or whatnot. And that's because probably the past couple of days I wasn't in the mood to do anything. And it's almost like when I take a break, my family take a break, and it just get out of hand real quick. And so today, January 16th, I had a tough day, y'all. I don't even think I'm going to post the vlog that I made today, not even in the future, because I really zoomed in on myself and seeing how I distract myself with nonsense. Here's that chicken pot pie. It is done. That's what I was trying to explain at the beginning. I used 2 pot pies, and I put that top pie on the top and tear off the crust. I do it every single time. It always comes out good. I usually use Kroger brand deep dish. You do not have to get the Pillsbury brand. It does not make a difference. And also, you didn't see it a lot in this video, but you really, really have to season that filling so that it has a nice flavor to it. And here's the pot pie being cut open. By now, we're sitting at the table. We try to eat at the table as a family, and we just go over our day and such. So, yeah, y'all, that's how I make pot pie. And after this, you more than likely, like, we sometimes go in our own separate areas and do our own things, or we may watch a movie or whatnot. Clearly, we was watching a movie this day because here come Kitty Cat showing me love. The key to having a cat is let the cat come to you. Let the cat come to you, because when we first got her, she wasn't fooling with none of us. Now, she's just a part of the family. She loved wearing her little clothes and stuff. And we just love our Cleo. Thank y'all for watching this vlog. Of course, it'll be another one. Yeah.